Hey, this is video 28 in the 40 Questions with Lena series, and as 28 is the size I used to wish I was when in fact I am a 36, I thought we'd celebrate the fact that that is completely not how I think now by talking about how much Instagram has changed my perception of myself. Arguably this could happen on any social media platform, but it's been drawn to my attention that lots of people don't use Instagram this way. There was a point where I thought of deleting Instagram, and then I started using it for body positivity and following body positivity people, and it seems to be where they're all hanging out. It seems to be where the best action is happening. Logging onto Instagram every time I'm struggling or just in my day-to-day life and not seeing perfect lives fly past me but seeing real lives fly past me has been a really great way to alter my attitude to my own body. I think there's a lot of rhetoric in like traditional news that says that social media impacts people in a really negative way. What they're discounting is the way your mind can loop feedback and loop that feedback back to you in a way that social media never could. And really a way of breaking a real life cycle like that is having something like Instagram where you've designed it and set it up so it's going to work for you. It also resulted in me sharing some of myself on Instagram, which has actually been a really, really healthy step for me, and I think has helped a lot of other people too, so that is positive. Sometimes we think we have to be extraordinary or have something extraordinary to offer, but in body posi Instagram world, it is the normal, it is the average, it is the everyday that has the most power. So if you're looking to improve your relationship with your body, I have some recommendations for you. Iska Lawrence is somebody I've talked about before. I'm basically in love with her at this point. She is a model in every sense of the word, and she has an amazing Instagram account which talks about fitness and healthiness, and she shows you how her mermaid thighs can be shown to have a thigh gap even when they don't actually have a thigh gap. And she talks about a lot of falseness on Instagram, and I just think she's really beautiful and amazing. Barbie Ferrara, I literally have a crush on her body and a crush on her soul, and also her sense of humour. Barbie Ferrara, again, is a model whose body I'd say is probably the most like mine. I look at that body and I'm like, yeah, that's probably the most like the shape and size of mine. She does a series called Body Party on Cosmopolitan's channel, I think, and it's amazing. But her Instagram account is hilarious, mainly just for her stories. So her stories, she doesn't take herself serious. She's always like zooming in on her face, doing ridiculous things with the camera. And she's just like the person that you sit behind in maths and you're like, I'm not going to get any work done while I sit next to Barbie, but I'm going to bloody love maths now. The next person is Laura Jane Williams, who also writes for Grazia and also has a book out called Unbecoming. She's really, really great. And she particularly did a video. There was a tag going around called Don't Hate the Shake. She absolutely bossed it. Like, she blew my mind. I will link you to that dance, but Jesus Christ. Body Posi Pandy is somebody who's been around on body positivity Instagram for a really, really long time, and she's really well established, and she has amazing hair. I find her posts really powerful, really intelligent, and also if you're looking to discover other body positivity people, she is where it's at. She just, I don't know, I feel like she might be like the grandmother Willow or the Rafiki of the body positivity Instagram world. She just seems to know everybody and know everything, and she just is an original man. She just, I just love her. There's also a thing that I found through Instagram, but not necessarily is always linked to Instagram, but it's this really healthy website with an Instagram account that's called My Body Gallery. It's basically a forum where you can upload real pictures of your own body and say your measurements and height, which, you know, for some people could be triggering, but some people could be really helpful, and your weight. And it means that you can then go onto this huge catalogue of bodies, type in your own weight and height, and see all the different ways your body could look at that weight and height. And it's just this really refreshing thing of like, I don't know, for me that helped. It might not help everybody. For me, that helped establish all the different ways you can look at a certain weight or at a certain height. And it helps to ground you in a more realistic view of how your body is. I don't know, it really helped. If you haven't used Instagram in this way before, let me know if you do it and how you get on. If you have any recommendations for body positivity people for me to follow, do it. Oh, also Megan Tonjes does My Booty Revolution, which is just, Thanks for watching 40 Days of Questions. I'm making 40 videos during Lent. Here's a playlist of them. There's so many of them now that it's likely that you'll like at least one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Frog Snug out.